You are listening to the Self-Trust Solution Podcast with Dawn Leday, episode number 69. Welcome back. Today we're talking about efficiencies, or what I like to call setting yourself up for small wins. This episode is for anyone who could benefit from time saved and extra encouragement. If you're looking to build and strengthen self-trust, this is especially for you. We'll take a look at creating efficiencies for yourself that feel good, setting yourself up for small wins throughout your day, developing a habit of pausing to recognize the gift that you've given yourself, whether it's saved time or energy, and why this can help you in both achieving your goal and building self-trust. Are you ready to silence those inner critics and take control of your goal success? Join me for a free live masterclass. We'll tackle the root causes of goal stagnation and unlock the keys to unstoppable follow-through. Your journey to success deserves a unified front, and this masterclass will provide you with tools and insights to conquer your goals with confidence. Don't let self-sabotage hold you back any longer. Reserve your spot now and take the first step towards unstoppable progress. Secure your spot in this free masterclass at theselftrustcoach.com/self-talk. See you inside. So I love to create more ways to streamline, to create efficiencies that can seem like small victories, because it's often easy for us to overlook the importance of small victories. Yet it's in these small wins that can be an incredibly powerful boost of confidence and building of self-trust. And so we want to explore how you can set yourself up for these wins every day. Because when we create reasons to celebrate, and the goal is to get to a point where everything is a reason to celebrate. Every decision you make, every lesson that you learn, every obstacle you overcome is an opportunity to celebrate. And celebration actually becomes like the wind behind us, propelling us forward. We often think the opposite is true. We need to recognize that it's not good enough. We need to tell ourselves that there's more to do. It's not enough. We're not enough. And what that does is actually serves as this brick wall in front of us that seems so hard to either get around or overcome. And it really is just this difference between recognizing our wins and celebrating our forward momentum, or our purposeful pauses when things aren't going as planned, so that we can reevaluate, assess, and move forward. And that is worth celebrating as well, because we have that power, we have that ability to do that. So again, it's really important that we do give ourselves these moments of recognition. And the more we do that, not only are we taking care of ourselves, we're going to talk about these efficiencies that feel good and setting yourself up for small wins. Not only is this a beautiful way to build a relationship with ourselves that is you taking care of you towards your goal, which is what we're all about here, it also is creating momentum and motivation. And the more that we can celebrate what we're accomplishing, the more we want to accomplish. the more we want to keep moving forward. It's like that saying, like a body in motion stays in motion and a body in rest stays in rest. The same is true in our rest or movement towards our goals. So, when I speak about creating efficiencies that feel good, these are things you may be doing already. It's not about doing things faster, it's about doing things in a way that is creating ease for yourself. So, think about your daily tasks and things that you can take care of ahead of time. For example, and these are really small things, but I get to celebrate them every day. The night before I go to bed, for the next day, I prepare a few things. I set my coffee up to where when I move, I have a Keurig, so I just push one button and I have coffee. It's set up with my particular grounds that I use in the reusable pod. And I have the backup one ready to go as well because I have 2 cups every morning. I also set out exactly what I'm going to wear that day. And often this is multiple things because I both work and I go to Pilates, and sometimes I have other activities throughout the day. So I have already set out what I'm going to wear for that day. I also go over my calendar, and if there's anything I want to set up for notes, I open a doc and I already type in, for instance, maybe the client names that I'm going to see that day for me to take notes, um, or the lesson that I'm going to, some quick notes on a lesson that I'm going to deliver if I'm teaching that day. It's these small little efficiencies of me taking care of myself the day before that feels so good when I wake up in the morning. I know that those are things I don't have to think about first thing in the morning. That's what you want to think about. Like maybe it means pre-preparing for something you're going to do, as in my case, or maybe it means batching some similar tasks together for you, or using some tool or technology to automate some repetitive work. Maybe it means decluttering your workspace the night before, or the before you leave the office the day before. These little small adjustments that save you time and energy in the moment, that take very little time and energy the day before. Think of things that would just feel good to know that they're already taken care of. And see what little small efficiencies you can do. And come at it. The invitation is to come at it from this lens of taking care of yourself ahead of time. It's like setting yourself up for success. And that leads to actually setting yourself up for small wins. And how we can do that is by one, taking our larger goals and breaking them down into smaller, manageable tasks, but taking it even further, making sure that some of those tasks are broken down enough where there is an actual result at the end. For instance, if your goal is to write a book and you set a daily word count goal that feels achievable, then you know by the end of that time, you're going to hit that goal because you're going to write however many words that is. And that's a small win. It's like giving yourself some things throughout your calendar because often things we do are ongoing or they build reaching towards something. And this does that as well, but we want something that's an actual achievable task there. At the end, you have completed it. So many words written for a book, or X number of emails sent out to clients, or invitations, a certain amount of invitations you want to send for a meeting or for an event. And doing this helps to keep you motivated and stay on track, not only without feeling overwhelmed, but it gives you small wins to celebrate. Because we want to develop a habit of pausing to recognize wins, to celebrate. It's so important to take a moment to acknowledge and appreciate your own efforts. You probably have no problem recognizing someone else's efforts and appreciating them, and maybe even encouraging them to appreciate their efforts. And yet, it is our own advice in that manner that we often don't take ourselves. And it can be as simple as taking a deep breath, giving yourself a mental high five, or jotting down your wins in a journal. But recognizing these moments not only boosts your mood, but it also reinforces the positive habits you're building. And even more than that, it's reinforcing this belief, this attitude, this direction of you being for you being for your goals. And that may sound like, oh, of course I'm for me and my goals, but we don't often operate in that way. We often operate as if there's us against us in a way between our inner dialogue or the the things that we tell ourselves about where we are and where we're going. And we want to incorporate more of that celebratory, taking care of ourselves, taking care of our goals moving forward, so that when there is a seemingly contradictory message going on in our own brains about what we want and what we're doing, we have this habit of setting ourselves up for wins, setting up efficiencies, taking care of ourselves. It's going to be easy to answer those contradictions. So at the end of the day is a great time to have a reflection, to spend a few minutes reflecting on what you've accomplished. Celebrate the wins, no matter how small they seem. If you followed your calendar exactly, that is something huge to celebrate, in my opinion. If you followed it 90%, 50%, as you work to build that practice, celebrate that. Celebrate recognizing what got in the way of anything that you had planned that day. Use that as data to inform how you plan your next day. Appreciate the lessons that you learned from any challenges you faced. This reflection can be a powerful tool in maintaining a supportive mindset and continuing to build self trust on your way to achieving your goals. What will you take away from today's episode? My goal is for you to get into the habit of celebrating every day. Create efficiencies for yourself that feel good. Find ways to make your daily tasks easier or more enjoyable. Set yourself up for small wins throughout the day. Break down your goals into achievable steps and celebrate each one you accomplish. Develop a habit of pausing to recognize the gifts you give yourself, whether that's saved time or energy by preparing the day before. And develop a habit of reflecting on your day and acknowledging the wins and lessons you've experienced. Thank you for joining me today on the Self Trust Solution Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a review. This helps me reach new listeners, continue to create content, and brings me so much joy in my mission to help you create self trust fueled goal success. Join us next week for episode number 70. Thanks for tuning in and have a trust filled week. Are you feeling overwhelmed by the noise internally and externally, hindering your follow through on business and career goals? It's time to break free from the cycle of doubt and frustration. That's why I created the Self-Trust Lab, to provide a clear path to success while nurturing a trusting relationship with yourself. With our streamlined approach, you'll gain the tools and support needed to crush your goals with confidence. Join us today and embark on a journey towards achieving your dreams with self-trust as your guiding force. It's not just a better way, it's the beginning of what you can achieve with a self-trust fueled cycle of success. Take the first step and join the Self-Trust Lab now at theselftrustcoach.com/the Self-Trust Lab.